company, yeah. I don't need your company, man. Oh, that's right, it works for me, yeah. No one's ever been no good to me, no more. Vinicius and woman, never come out spontaneous. There is no vanilla man, no woman. So I wonder why they say you're sweet. I stay on my own lane. Don't need your concern, I don't need your concern, no, no. I swear I stay in my own lane. Need no noses, no more noses. So I know I'm my own survivor. I don't lean on shoulder. I want your nothing from my head down to my toes. I'm my own survivor. I don't lean on shoulder.
This guy is such a good songwriter, ladies and gentlemen. And I see him picking up like multiple awards for Songwriter of the Year because his pen game is just crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, I have OliveTheBoy in studio with me. How are you doing?
I'm good, brother. How are you?
I'm doing very, very fine. I keep asking you this. I think I asked you this before we got on.
Yeah.
Who writes the songs for you? And you're telling me yourself.
I write it myself.
Tell me the process of writing your songs. What zone do you... How do you zone out to be able to put it together and then hit it in studio?
So the thing about me is when I'm experiencing stuff, I can't really write about it. Like I have to leave the space. Do you get? Like most of the time,
Yeah.
say I'm in pain.
Yeah.
I need to like recover.
Yeah.
Before I sit back and I'm like, oh, I experienced this,
Also,
and then I write
all
about
of
it
your
because like when I'm say I'm sad,
Yeah.
right? I'm heartbroken, and then I sit down and I want to write about the fact that I'm heartbroken. You know when you're writing, you have to rhyme, right?
Yes.
It makes me feel like I'm not serious. Do you get?
Wow.
Like imagine you are in pain,
Yeah.
and then say I'm in pain. I write I'm in pain. Now I need to find a way to rhyme pain. Do you get the idea?
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm not serious because Charlie, why are you mourning and you want to rhyme? Do you get? So most of the time I need to leave the space to be able to write about it.
Oh, okay. So
Do
you
you
write
get,
about experiences that are past.
Yes.
That's what you write about.
Yes.
Wow.
So that brings us to maybe we'll talk about it. My
Which one?
EP.
Yeah.
My new EP.
Out of the blue.
Yes. But
Anyway.
let's talk about
Yeah.
how I write
A few other songs that you've written. So I mean, Asylum.
Yeah.
One of the. So first, let me tell you this thing about Asylum. I listened to the song, but I don't pay attention to it. So now I pay attention to the song, and I'm like, oh, if you leave me, it go over you.
Yeah.
Now
You try
Asylum go be your best friend. You go 10 patient for Asylum.
Asylum
And
too.
I'm like, wait a minute. So you're telling me that if I leave you,
Yeah.
I'm going to end up in the hospital because I'm going to, right?
Yeah.
But then again, I'm just like, how is this guy able to put all this together? Now my favorite verse from you, and I feel like that's the verse of the year. Even if you should have a category like that at the TGMAs, and I feel like they should introduce something like that. Verse of the year.
I think they should.
They should. They have to.
should.
They have to.
Yeah.
Because that verse,
They should. It's mad.
man, run me through when Promise reached out to you that, hey, I want to put you on this song.
Yeah.
Run me through like writing that verse.
Okay.
Especially the
he didn't-
Nakupenda part.
Well, he didn't really reach out to me.
Yeah.
Right. We had a show on the same day at the same place.
Oh.
Salah Fest.
Okay.
You know, yeah. And then on my way, my people told me that, he's about to drop his album.
Yeah.
And he needs me on it, you know. And, you know, they have to, like, send it, like,
Yeah, the
ASAP.
sound, yeah.
You know, they have to submit to ASAP. So it means if I want to be on it, then I have, like, a few hours to make it happen,
So you wrote that verse in a few hours.
actually. Because, you know, the show was around, I think, 1 or
Yeah.
2. And then right after that, I had to like go to the studio with him. Shouts to what's it called? Small God.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we recorded. So it took me like a few hours to get it done. You know, by 4 a.m., 3 a.m., I think I was done. Had to leave. So like to me, it was an opportunity, you know,
Yeah.
because when you have people like Kim Promise and Sarkodie on the sound,
Yeah.
you don't have to do something.
You can't be a kid. You can't lose it. You can't shrink.
You see, so people ask me, was I pressured? No, I wasn't really pressured because to me, I was happy in a way because I knew I was going to do something very good on it.
Yeah.
So it was an opportunity for me, you know, to make people know what I'm capable of.
Man, I always, and I mean, I shamelessly say this, I've been to parties where the DJ starts the song and then they just jump.
Why
to
do you
that
keep saying this?
part. No, but that's the reality. That's what's happening. Like,
Well,
they just jump to that part,
wow,
and then
wow.
I'm just like, oh my God, this guy is really, really good.
You know, in the studio though, the thing is, I recorded right after, you know, Kim Promise. So I didn't really get to hear Sarkodie's verse. Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Explains it. So you were like putting all your best out there,
bro.
and you did that. But let's talk about your EP.
Okay.
Out of the Blue.
Out of the Blue.
What is this whole idea about?
Yeah.
You know, the title Out of the Blue.
Out of
And
the
it has like a song like the one we just played, Survivor. We'll be talking about that very soon. I love the video. I love the concept and everything. We'll be talking about that. But talk to me about Out of the Blue.
Let me try and break it down for you. So, blue, love, right?
Blue, love.
Yeah. So
Are you a lover boy?
I am.
You're a
man.
hopeless romantic.
Bro, I'm everything love in one.
Anyway, Ricky Tennyson has given me some information.
Yeah.
I'll be releasing that. I'll be letting the cat out of the bag when we are done with the conversation. So.
Ricky.
But yeah, talk about Out of the Blue.
So love. Like I told you, most of the time I need to finish, you know,
Out of
leave
the
them.
experience,
Exactly. So when I experience almost everything about love, you know, people think I'm still that. People think I'm still that 18-year-old boy 5 years ago, you know. But you know, 5 years in this game is I think a lot of time to experience a few stuff. So I just picked that section of my life, love, you know, and then I wanted to tell people a story about, you know, all those things I've experienced, the heartbreak, the intimacy, the emotional reassurance, you know, everything almost about love.
Yeah.
The bend parts, you know, all of that. So it's literally
that Ben's video though.
That's not that's not the official video actually.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that was like, you know, like
a visualizer.
It's not even a visualizer. It was like content, normal content, rollout content.
Oh,
yeah, just to make people, you know that.
I love it. Let me tell you, if it's not the visual, I mean, I
You're
love
the
it already.
first person telling me you love this one.
Oh no, I love it already.
You love it.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. That's
Good.
Crazy. You know, when I dropped that, I got a call from my mom.
What did she say? You are losing it, or you are backsliding, or you're backsliding.
Yeah, you're doing too much. Calm down.
What did you say?
Like, you're doing too much. Calm down.
Wow, I mean, you have to do so much in this industry.
Yeah. I just had to remind her, you know who I am.
Yeah.
You know who I am. I'm a very cool boy.
But how
This is just
excited
like a
is she?
representation.
Anytime she sees you on stage, she hears your sound, she hears you've dropped new music. How does she receive it?
Oh, she's good. She's calm. She's actually very calm about my music. Most of the time, most of the advice she give me be, you know, the religious side. Pray, do that, because you know it's a very scary world and stuff. Oh yeah. Yeah, I have to.
Yeah.
I have to. It's very scary. I
mean, a praying mother is all that everyone needs, right? But let's talk about back to Out of the Blue.
Yeah.
So this is going to be your what? Your
third
EP,
EP,
right? Your third EP out. When are you dropping an album?
Next year.
Next year you're dropping an album.
Next year
you're giving us an album. And
I mean, subconsciously, I build your mind to I can drop that album because like three solid EPs.
And I'm like,
it just
why don't you make this an album already? No, because all the EPs you've dropped have been good EPs back to back.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So then again, everybody's like, why are you dropping EPs? First EP, second EP, third EP. When are you giving us an album?
Yeah.
Is it that dropping an album is such a job, or it's like you feel like you are not ready yet, and I have to prepare them for that big release?
You know, not entirely that, but like yes, prepare them for that. Also, you know, music has a lot of, you know, it has a lot of it's business. It has a lot of deals. It has a lot of, you know, agreements to it. You know, so this is kind of a plan and an agreement that has to be met. You know, so. Yes, next year they'll have it. They'll have the album for sure.
Wow. Now, We have Convo, we have Tattoo, we have Survivor, we have A Fool, we have Bend, we have Design, we have One Baby, we have Trees.
Yeah.
I know I don't like asking people this, but then which of them was very emotional for you to write?
Very emotional for me to write. Trees.
Trees. So tell me about Trees.
Trees, yeah. Trees. So I met my producer in the studio. He had already cooked the beat. And when I heard the beat,
is it Beat Vampire?
Yeah, Beat Vampire.
You're a Beat Vampire. You will talk about
there's
that.
There's some connection.
Yeah. The connection between the two of you is just beautiful.
It's solid. It's solid. Since 2021, So he had already cooked it. Most of the time he cooks for his YouTube. So when I feel like it's nice, I steal it. So it was one of them, and he actually told me, "Oh, I made this one for you. You get." And when I heard the beat, it sounded very, very emotional to a point where even the first line just came straight to me. It just got me in that mood. And everything. When you look at the song, it's that heartbreak anthem. You get, and when you look at the song, there's this dark humor inside the song. A line that says, "Sacrifice your large intestine, it won't last." So it tells you how emotional I was.
You have to go through a lot.
Yeah, it's just the fact, these days.
Because clearly it's even hard talking about it.
People can't keep relationships, man. It's just like that.
All right, now we're in the season of TGMAs, all of that. Did you feel disappointed when you lost out last year on the New Artist of the Year?
Disappointed? Maybe.
Because I spoke to you before, like you went in and you were very expectant. You were looking forward to it. And then it was announced and it was not you. And I was like, I
got disappointed actually. I will not lie.
Yeah.
I will not lie.
Because you had put in so much work.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then it goes somewhere else and you're like, but hey, I was the hottest kid on the block.
Yeah, but in a way I was like, it's what it is, man.
It is what it is.
It's what it is.
But then again, one thing that consoled me, I don't know if that consoled you too, was on the streets, like everybody knew, hey, this boy was the one that deserved it.
Yeah, well, actually, on that day I was shocked, because when they were about to say who, people were mentioning OliveTheBoy
in the auditorium,
but it's what it is, like I said.
All right, but this year also you have like a few nominations here. So we have the Best Afrobeats or Afro Pop Artist. We have Best Afrobeat Song, Asylum, which I feel like should win hands down. Tell us our most popular song of the year, Asylum. It's in strong contested, but I am rooting for Asylum.
Asylum has to get it.
Songwriter of the year, hands down, Asylum. There are no two ways about it. And then collaboration of the year, of course, it has to be this one.
Of course, man.
You guys have to win it.
Yes. Which other collaboration? You tell me.
Yeah, nobody.
No.
To be honest, Nobody. Can promise OliveTheBoy, Sarkodie, favorite story.
Yeah.
You are my favorite story. Do something. Just give us that line again. Your verse. Give us the verse again.
Tell me then shut up, oh, waiting be this one. I'm no sucker for no love. Therefore, no. Me say, oh no, say she needs some time off. Girl, you thought I didn't care, say me don't give her. Yeah, I did, but that thing you did for this, and no need ya say me a boo. My heart is so cold now. I know they use my heart, they play. The left side of my chest be the right place, but now I could use my head.
Hey, I love it.
Yeah,
but you didn't see the Nakupenda part?
I think that one's in Asylum.
Yeah.
Nakupenda, and I say everything. That's in Asylum.
Man, I love it. But hey, congratulations to you. I'm looking forward to you picking up awards at this year's TGMAs because, in as much as you should have brought the New Artist of the Year.
Again.
No,
I don't mean new artist. No.
Well, you passed that stage. Because I feel like you should have it in your collection.
Well, maybe they just feel like I'm too big for that. Yeah, maybe I'm too big for new artists. Maybe.
That's a lie.
Kudos to them though.
But yeah, where can people find Out of the Blue to listen to enjoy, and where can people actually follow you? Because I know followership is currency for you guys.
Yeah.
So can I let people know where they can follow you so you get a lot of
I have a very special name, OliveTheBoy. Nobody has
Yeah.
seen it. I think the thing is, I don't think anybody would have thought of it if I didn't think of it. It was just waiting for me to think of it. So it's OliveTheBoy everywhere. You find me everywhere. And Out of the Blue, of course, on every music store, you find it there. Whichever one you use, whether Apple Music, Spotify, whichever one, you find it there, man.
All right, so you can find it everywhere, Apple Music, Spotify, all of that. Now, what do you see with Out of the Blue, the album? Where do you see it taking you?
Out of the Blue is it's gonna hit you out of the blue. I don't want to talk too much.
That is a lie. It's gonna what?
It's gonna hit you out
of
the
blue. Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much, OliveTheBoy, for being in the studio with me. I really love it. But you have to give me that line in Asylum.
Yeah.
Yeah. That talks about the Nakupenda. Okay. Then we'll be able to wrap it up on that.
Yeah. And baby, I swear, I know you know that I don't care. Whatever happen, no, I don't care. If your love go be the death of me, oh, then I say killing me, don't spare me, babe, don't spare me, babe, no way, baby. Nakupenda, babe, and they say everything go be turned out. In another life, you are my babe.
Man, I love it. Look at it. I love it.
Appreciate
and
it.
you are like you're going to go higher. You're
good.
going to get bigger than this.
I'm good.
You have a very good voice. Like that's your beautiful instrument.
Yeah.
And continue that collaboration with Beat Vampire. I feel you guys are yet to give us like that biggest song that will take Ghana by storm. Yeah. I feel like you guys are yet to give us that because I also spoke to him last year at the TGMAs. Yeah. And he was very promising and excited working with you. Yeah. So, hey, you guys have a long way to go. And it's going to be very, very beautiful. Your final words to everybody watching us now. I mean, what do you have to tell them? What do you have to say to them before we go?
First of all, you have to vote, you know.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you too, you know, for having me. I appreciate everybody. I love you guys so much. Keep supporting Gringo. Keep supporting the kid Gringo. OliveTheBoy. And everything OliveTheBoy. I love you guys, man. Keep being green. Love.
Keep being green. Is your hair still green, by the way?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Can we see?
Oh, no.
Anyway, thank you very much.